ain't got no will, you ain't got no bottle. Let's just be honest.
Hey sisters, I'm Khadijah, I'm Kyla,
and I'm Sydney.
And welcome back to CollegeSistahs TV.
Okay, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna tell you all our honest things that get on our nerves about college.
This segment is called Let's Just Be Honest, Let's Just Be Real. So today we're gonna be so real.
Okay, we're just gonna start off by talking about professors because sometimes they lose all your papers and try to blame you, and they're doing fine and you're struggling and trying to get an A or a B or whatever grade you want.
Yeah, so one main thing that they do is sometimes they'll assign like 20 homework problems in like especially math classes, and then they don't try to go over it, they only go over one. So you just left unanswered. You just don't know what's going on.
That's true too. And then sometimes you got classes where you have to read so much, and then the teacher only goes over like a paragraph of like 50 pages, and then it's just like, why?
Like, why did I read this?
Yeah, I don't know. That's another thing. I don't know if that goes with professors, but sometimes it's a little bit annoying taking classes that you don't really need in your major. But then I think that's part of like a liberal arts education. So it's like we kind of put ourselves here. That's a little bit annoying.
Yeah, one thing that gets on my nerves is when professors are not there for their office hours. Like they'll say 10 to 1, and then you see them at law, or you see them teaching, and I'm just like, oh, not. I said law.
You see them in the cafeteria eating their lunch, and it's just like, what?
Oh, we keep that in there?
Yeah, we can. It's okay. Just keep make them know.
So I feel like that's all we have to say about professors. The next topic we have to talk about is food in the cafeteria, which at a lot of colleges it sucks. I'm not gonna name our college, but it's not horrible. It's like they try their best with the money they're given, but
see, this is what the colleges do to get you. When you're going for your visit, the food is like bomb, so you just like, wow, I'm coming here because the food is so good. And then when you start going after that first week, then it just like you see what it really is. I mean, it's great. Like, I'm grateful to be able to have food. You know, there's people in the world who don't have food. But sometimes it's like you're paying so much, or education costs so much. Like, you can't like wine and dine. Like, I don't understand. Like, why it just can't be.
Like, after a while, it's just the same thing every week. Like, it's not really any difference with the menu. Like,
like you can expect on Monday we're gonna have hot dogs. On Tuesday we're gonna It's
not the best.
But then when you first get here, you're like, wow, because it's like you don't really normally have so many selections at home.
But after a couple days, it's just like,
and then they say it's buffet style, so you can go up as many times as you want. But that gets old because then it's just like you're
like, how many slices of pizza do you really want?
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. But
another thing that makes me mad, sorry, is when it's only like, okay, only one place that you can eat. Like maybe if they give you like more options of places, like, oh, you got a little Asian food place or something, then you got like a Chipotle style place that you can eat at. Like, why can't it just be like, why is it just one big cafeteria? Can it be little places that we can go to?
But that
and
also
still use our meal swipes, like.
Oh, that meal swipes. That's like the one. Yeah.
Because it's so bad. You don't want to pay for all this money for stuff, so.
Yeah, because at some schools I was gonna say that they do have all that other stuff, but then you have to pay out of pocket for that. It's not part of the meals exchange. So. Yeah, that's very true.
Like at our school, we have like a certain amount of meal swipes that you can only use at the cafeteria, and then we have a certain amount which is really small that you can use at the 2 other places on campus, which are kind of good. They're way better than the cafeteria, but at the same time, you only get so many, and like it's like it just doesn't last the whole year. So it's like you have to eat there on occasion, not like, oh, I don't like the food today, so I guess I'll go to the pub or something like that. You can't really do that.
And they changed like our meal thingy with thingy, so
and it costs more. It's not as much meals, but it costs more. They're really gypping us, to be honest. But like, what can you do? Like transfer? I guess you could transfer if you really wanted to. But the food shouldn't be the main thing.
I mean the food is just a part of it.
So another thing about school that is a big problem is finances.
Yeah.
The money though.
Gosh.
Oh, there's so much to say about that.
There's so much to say.
Basically, the thing is, college is too expensive, and like
It keeps raising every year.
Yeah,
It's just like it increases. You gotta pay for books. You have to have clothes for school. It's just so much finances on your parents. And if you have siblings, it's just like it's just not. It's like
but then
somebody
also
gotta drop
it's
out.
like too, it's like sometimes like schools give you a lot of scholarships and they give you a lot of loans, so then your amount is like lower that you might have to pay. But then when you think about it, when you graduate, you have like $30-something thousand that like you owe to the school. Does that make sense?
That does
Yeah,
make
that
sense,
is.
but
Yeah,
usually
so-
it's a lot more than 30,000.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like 40, 50,000.
Yeah.
And
But
that's only if you're lucky.
Exactly. But then it's like, what can you do? Because if you don't have a college education nowadays, like you're not gonna get as advanced as a person who does.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you're kind of like they force you to have an education, but then they like
no, it's
you
not
gotta figure it out.
opportunity.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how you're gonna pay for it. But
Yeah. I was telling my sister, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're
But
fine.
I was telling my sister she's going to college this year too, with like at a different college, and basically I was just telling her like you got to do what you got to do. If you have to take out loans every year, you're getting your education, and that's the most important thing, because in this day like you can't really survive and like get a good paying job without like your education. So it's really important, like, and you got to pay that back, but like save that worry for later. Just focus on school for now. I feel like
I think what's also important is that like when you like if you want to go to college or not, but you need to like if you need to get a couple jobs and you gotta do what you gotta do. And also they always have like a lot of scholarships out there that you might not even know about. But if you don't apply for them, then how are you supposed to get them?
yeah,
You won't.
applying, you have to apply to them. I know it gets hard at the end of senior year and you're just
Yeah, it
like,
becomes a lot.
I don't feel like doing this, I just gotta worry about college. But really you have to do it, because even if you don't get it, you at least tried, you know, like you just want to feel like you did everything you could to get all the money you could for the next year, because it's on your parents most likely, or it's all on you. So it's going to be on you eventually, but it's just like you have to take care of what you have to take care of.
So you got something to say before? Because I was about to say something that really made me mad.
Okay.
yeah, not really about finances.
Okay, what really made me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes financial aid offices are just like really busy, especially at like bigger schools. So it's really hard to get in contact with them. So yeah.
Yeah, she had to sit on the phone for like an hour waiting to talk to somebody.
Yeah, basically, because like, yeah, they just get very busy. So like over the phone, like it got to the point where like people would just come in and the line would just be down the hall. And that's what you had to do more than like call, because they don't really have time to answer people. So yeah, it's bad.
But then like at our school, when they increased everything, didn't they have like a session where like they let all the kids come together and it was supposed to be like finding solutions, but Ryan told me it was like an AA meeting or whatever. Like everybody was just up there mad.
It was a good idea. Okay, so I'll tell you a little about that. It's not what every school does. So basically they're trying to make they're trying to make our college better for everybody. So like they had this whole like town hall meeting for all the students at the college, and we talked about everything we don't like about McDaniel. But the only problem was
Silence.
Okay, but the only problem is that none of the heads of any departments were, well, there was heads of departments there, but there was nobody there from like the dean's office, the president, nothing. Nobody was there. It's like they didn't even care about what the students want. It was just like, it felt worthless. Like we were just talking about what we don't like about the school. And it was just like, everybody was mad because there was no point of it. It's just like, okay, we're talking about it. What can we do to change it? Nothing at all, because nobody's here to listen to it. So I just felt like really
You was mad.
I was really mad. I really felt like it was just it was a waste of time, basically. Yeah. So
Crazy.
yeah.
But one more thing. It's like, why do you have to pay like $500 a semester for books that you're not even gonna need for like the future? Like after that semester is over,
Amazon rental.
Rent the books. Don't buy them.
But sometimes on Amazon, like I had one book for Spanish class that here at school was $170, and then on Amazon it was like $2 something to rent it. And I was just like,
Okay, Amazon, not good. Chegg.com.
Amazon is good sometimes.
Chegg.
I be getting my books for like
Okay,
$20.
check both and then price compare, because you want to get the best price and you want to get the lowest price basically.
But there's this website that actually like you type in the book and then it gives you all the places that sells it and then it tells you the cheapest price.
If you can find that website,
yeah,
that would
we'll
be
put
good.
it below.
Yeah, we'll try to find it. But yeah, like textbooks can be expensive. If you just gotta buy it. Find the best time to ask your parents to buy it, because you don't want to do it right when they're paying for your tuition. Because tuition plus books plus whatever stuff you need for school is just too much pressure to put on your parents. And if you like have a single parent household or something like that, that can be really stressful for your mom or dad. So it's just best to like prioritize.
And one good thing about books is like some of your books are like multi-semester books. So like if you have Spanish, you might want to invest in that book used, and then you have that for 2 semesters, so you're saving money next year. Like my calc book is like that. It goes like it's like pre-calc, and then 1, 2, and 3 is all that book. So like I'm buying that because that's like 2 years. I'm using that same one. So just like if you're taking something that you can use multiple like times, do that. Thank you so much for watching, sisters. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Check us out on Sistahs TV on Instagram and our Facebook page, CollegeSistahs TV, for updates about our videos and everything like that.
And we hope this really helped you out, because if you're a freshman starting out college, these are a lot of good tips you need to know. So, Kyle, you got it.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We the only ones that stunt now. Let's just be real.
Let's just be honest. Let's just be real.